beautiful boys and girls. How are you today? We have a general reading. Don't forget, this may or may not resonate with you. Today is November 6th, Thursday. And of course, we had the full moon yesterday. I'm filming it actually on the full moon today on a Wednesday. But you kind of feel most of the energy of the full moon 3 days before and 3 days after. But of course, this energy will continue until the next full moon. Okay, so now we got that out. Remember that I have under 10-minute readings if you're on the go. Those are on Instagram and TikTok, and those are under I am Adam Keith. If you want a personal reading, my email is in the description box, and it's the only way you can reach me. I don't solicit. So if you do want a personalized, very personalized reading, just hit me up, and I do them all around the world through WhatsApp, Zoom, and FaceTime. So let's get started. Using the True Black deck, of course. I already pre-shuffled, but apparently we're doing a longer shuffle than... Okay. Okay, there we go. Yes. And remember, the verdicts has started coming in this week, and probably for a couple of weeks after, since considering we're dealing with the collective. We have the Ten of Wands in the upright. We have the Devil in the upright. Knight of Swords in reverse. We also have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We have the King of Pentacles also in reverse. Excuse me one moment to turn that off. And an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Behind the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Not surprising. Let me do this real quick. All right, sweetheart. Sorry about that. Okay, lovely. Okay, we do have this Destiny card in reverse. Now remember, when I say verdicts too, it's also the truth is going to be coming out. In other words, either the verdicts, because I'm saying some of these people are in legal battles already. For others, it will be just truth will be trickling down to you, or someone's going to come to you out of the blue. I don't think it's going to be your low-vibing mask. I think it's going to be somebody else that's going to come and tell you the truth. It could be a friend, a coworker. You could read it in the newspaper. Something that you're going to find out about what these people were up to. And pretty much everyone's going to know. So we do have, your low-vibing mask is here with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Not getting anything, again, for Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, this is all pretty bad. The only card I see here is the Ten of Wands in the upright, which is wanting to get out of burdens. But then we have the Devil. We have the, Wheel of Fortune in reverse flanking that. It just doesn't look good for this person. Let's just put it that way. And we kind of already know that. We've been reading these cards for a while, if you've been here with me for a while. We do have the Star energy here in the upright. This is you. Again, very Aquarian energy. It's the energy we need right now. It's the energy that we're moving into. Now, we have been in the Aquarian, we've just started into the Aquarian age, but it's like, this energy takes some time to get going. Of course, we have to get rid of the Piscean age. We got a lot of people trying to hold on to power who do not deserve it, lies, the thievery, everything else, and we're kind of seeing all that being exposed on all sides of the spectrum and all, like everywhere. We're just seeing it like a meltdown of everything because everything has to be raised for new things to be built. So, we're going to see how all this develops. Remember, you've got billions of people all trying to do their thing. Some of them light workers, some of them, good people. Some are just being tossed left, right, and center, just like the ocean moves the tides, and they just happen to be moving one side or the other just because they don't really hold any conviction either way. But you have the dark side really trying to hold on to their power. Of course, it's not working, and that's why there's such a mess going on. Again, we are not we're not moving to utopia. That's not going to happen. Not everyone's going to be singing Kumbaya. It's not going to happen. You've got a lot of problems on this world, and they got to be figured out and solved. A lot of problems. But I think, but it will get better. And that's the point of this. It's going to get better. And I think we're going to see a lot of advancements in technology and whatnot. Also, of course, in this decade, we're already halfway through it. But we're going to see a lot of changes. Not all going to be for the best. I mean, it's really about technology. It's who controls technology. Technology itself is not a bad thing. It's who is wielding that technology. All right, so we got you, very inspirational and aspirational here, shining brightly. They couldn't dim your light. We have the Three of Cups here in the upright as well. Are we stopping here? Okay, Eight of Wands in the upright. Information is coming in quickly or has already for you. Stopping here. Okay, we're stopping at the Hangman in the reverse. I do have to tell you, though, the judgment behind it. So, of course, the universe has called judgment on this. Again, it could be legal proceedings, going on. So, judgment is being called in many different areas. Again, corporations, organizations, whatever it may be, friendship groups, that kind of thing, because, don't discount that as well. Hangman in the reverse, someone is refusing to change, see different perspectives here. And that's one of the reasons why the universe is called judgment. Now, whose card is this? Whose energy is this? Is this the low-vibing mask here? No. Is it the low-vibing femme? It's the low-vibing femme. And of course, we saw yesterday how, it was all about the mud maggot. It was literally, she's being taken down. May I? Okay. And I already found out through my own cards too, because I don't do too many readings for myself these days. And I just had a reading for a client in the evening, and my guys were like, we want you to do a short reading for yourself. And I was like, okay. And the verdicts have come down that this mud maggot in my personal life, you can say, like, my personal story, which I hate to say that because it's not like a story I'm particularly fond of, but it's happening around. It's like we don't have, we don't control other people's free will, what they do, etc. And so this one is being stopped, and which is good. So these verdicts are coming out. And the Hangman here is this person just wouldn't stop, wouldn't change. Do we need, okay. They want me to get clarification on that particular card. I think we'll use the Day of the Dead. Hangman in reverse. Yeah, I'm just like, resigned to this whole thing of what it is. It's like, it is what it is. I'm just kind of just waiting out. Like, none of this stuff, like what these people have been trying to do, like in my own particular story, because unfortunately this is part of my energy, is not affecting me whatsoever. It hasn't. It isn't. The universe keeps bringing this story up, not only just for you, because I know a lot of you are in this collective, but for me personally, they've been bringing this up. But at this point, it's like I just do my thing. I do my work. I do whatever I do, and I just keep going. I'm not worried about these people. I don't care about these people. I'm totally over it. It's like I'm healed. I'm so way healed. It's not even funny. It just doesn't affect me. Now, when I'm reading the cards, I may get a little energetic about it, because I'm feeling the energy of the people and the energy of the cards. And like I said before, if I just described all this in monotone, you'd be bored out of your mind. So it's just like part of telling a good story. For some of this, people, some of you I know just listen just to hear the story. It's like, as the stomach turns here. So let's talk about this Hangman in reverse. Doot doot. Can't seem to hold the cards today, but it's all good. And thank you for taking the time and being here with me. I do appreciate that. Okay, oh God, like I tell you, every day we see this, the tower, and it's in the upright. Tower moments, baby. So we have the Two of Cups here, interestingly enough, with the Chariot. Now the Chariot, of course, with the tower, it makes sense to me because, you know, the universe is stopping these people from moving forward. But we do have a Two of Cups here. I'm like wondering whose Two of Cups this is. We have a Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody obviously very much in a karmic mode, thinking about maybe the bad things that have happened in the past. Is this tower? Yeah, it's both. It's all the low vibers are in towers right now. Could be the same tower, most likely. And again, if it's legal proceedings. Six of Cups in reverse. Is this our love vibing femme? Love vibing mass. So love vibing mass is thinking about what they did, how they got here. Now we do have this Two of Cups in this Chariot. Very interesting energy. Are these two cards together? I didn't think they were. All right, is this for the low vibes? Yeah. Okay, so the Chariot is for the low vibes. Is this tower just for the low vibes? Yeah, and the tower is just speaking of the low vibers going through their karma. Again, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Now, this Two of Cups here. Is this the low vibing mass thinking about what they had with the collective? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. The low vibing mass is thinking about what they had with you. The Two of Cups in the upright. They had a connection once that was actually very, well, at least for you, you thought was a beautiful connection. And you can't get angry or upset because you gave freely. You gave your love or your support freely. So, you know, people get, oh, why didn't they do that? Like, don't get bitter. Like, you gave freely. That was a beautiful thing. This is on them, not you. And so they're thinking about that and how they gave that up for basically, you know, for a parasite. Make that make sense. The Magician and the Moon in reverse, and we have the Six of Swords in the upright. All right. Are these three cards? Yes. Is this all the low vibing mask? Yeah. Is this them wanting to reveal things? Yeah. Anything else? No. Okay, so your low vibing mask wants to get out of the drama, of course, and we've been saying this. They want to tell you what's been going on, but they've also been, you know, again, neutralized here. Have they been neutralized? Is this in general? Is this also from the low vibing femme? No. They've been neutralized. Like, they can't do anything. They can't get out of the drama. That's why the Magician is in reverse, because there was a lot of manipulation here. And they do want to tell you about the manipulation that, again, that this low vibing femme was doing as well. I mean, of course, they were right along with it. So don't get it twisted and think that they were innocent. They were not. Okay. Eight of Wands. Do we need... So information is coming towards you quickly. That's going to make you very happy. It's going to be like celebratory because people are viewing you as this star energy. These three cards together, yes. Do we need any clarification for these? We do not, correct? Now, is this Eight of Wands energy coming from the low vibing masculine? It's coming from new people, new energy. New energy is coming in. We've seen the Eight of Wands too for you in other readings. It's like this information is coming in quickly. Again, you've already may have received it. Again, this could be a text, an email, a phone call, something arriving at your door. It's coming in quickly. It's quick information. And it's going to make you happy. It's going to make you very happy. They don't want any clarification on that because that pretty much says what it needs to say. Now, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The karma. The karma, the karma, the karma. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse, and we have the World in reverse. Okay. Behind that, again, we have the Moon in reverse. Yeah, I mean, somebody again, this low vibing mask wants to make a return to you. It's like, I almost feel like I'm a broken record here at this point. They want to make a return to you. They're hoping they don't have to pay the karma out, that there's still some time that they can come back and say something. They want to reveal to you what's been going on, and that there's the truth. They want to speak some truth. Now, is this coming from the low vibing mask? Is it also coming from another source? No. This Ace of Swords is just from your low vibing mask. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Two of Swords in the upright. And we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is them. Very greedy, selfish, and self-centered. But we still have this energy right here in the present moment as well. Have they changed here? Same energy. Yeah, my guys are saying same energy. I ask because, and I guess sometimes it's wishful thinking, because I really would love to see people heal. I really would. And, you have the King of Pentacles here in reverse, and sometimes, like in my readings, someone will come up in the reverse who is high vibing or who is changing, just happens to be going through a hard time. Or is turning their back on something. But this person, they're telling me, has not changed. This energy is still the same as it is here. Greedy, selfish, and self-centered. This person's all about money. And what they're doing is making a decision, again, to come towards you because they have no money. They lost everything. They're losing everything. And again, some of them may be losing their freedom as well. Because the Knight of Pentacles is not getting anything. It's nothing solid. All right, tell me about this Wheel of Fortune, please. Oops. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Well, they're just making that really clear again. They're not getting anything, simply put. And they know it. They very much know it. Empress in the upright. Is this a high vibing Empress? Here you are, the beautiful Empress energy that you are. Very creative, planting new seeds, love, joy, happiness. You put all the time and effort to conquer those 4 queens, basically, to learn the lessons. And now you're in this beautiful Empress energy. Justice in reverse, and they're getting their justice. I mean, there was a lot of wrongdoings that were done to you, and not just to you. I think there was done to a lot of other people here as well, that these people were associating with. Because if they were doing something to you, they were doing it to other people as well. Let's just put it that way. These people have no ethics. They have no integrity. They have no morals. And so the low vibing mass knows that you are this Empress. Like they see it very clearly. Is this them also trying to block? Is this them not receiving anything? Yeah, they're just not receiving anything. And 4 of Wands in the upright, the Devil in reverse, and we have the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. Is this my high vibing collective? Yeah, you see, you're getting this 10 of Pentacles, which is, again, this abundance, new wealth coming in, a new partner, something to build stability with. The 10 of Pentacles is quite a bit of money, resources. And, you're building new foundations with the 4 of Wands here. New businesses, etc., milestones, marriages. Why the Devil card here in reverse is that these low vibers are stuck with the Devil. They have to pay out the karma. And they know it. And it was because of all of this money here. And even if they weren't able to get it, they still were trying to stop you from receiving it. Really just sick individuals. They really are. It's really a shame. And we wonder how people exist like this, but they do, sweetheart. Just pick up the newspaper, read your history. None of that has changed. Okay, let's do this deck. 10 of Wands, please. Tell me about this 10 of Wands in the upright. Wanting to get out of the burdens. Okay. We have the 6 of Pentacles in the upright. We also have the 6 of Swords in the upright. Okay. And we have the Alien, which is the Hermit in reverse in this deck. 3 of Pentacles in the upright. So this low vibing mass wants to work with you. They're feeling lonely and isolated, but this person is not healed at all. You're sitting in a whole different vibration. Completely different vibration. And you were, that's the reason why this person was taken away from you, because you were starting to move in a different vibration to begin with. And this person wasn't coming along for the ride. And the universe said, okay, we can't have this. This is not going to work out well, because it's going to stop your healing as well. They need to learn their lessons. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they're learning them. And, you know, you're just in two different vibrations now. And this is what's happening all over the world. Six of Pentacles in the upright. They want to come in and ask you for help so they can get out of this drama. And it may be, you know, again, that they have no money. Maybe this low-vibing femme had kept all the money. If she was, you know, again, if this was a partnership of any kind, it could have been business or a love affair. She was, you know, controlling the money. And so this person would have had no money. I mean, this person, you know, your low-vibing mass is probably like begging for, you know, the money that they have. I mean, they may have had some. I don't think they have anything at all, because I think this low-vibing femme has either made bad investments or stole it, or something is wrong here. But it's the money's not coming. Let's just put it that way. We see that with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We see it with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's not happening. And we have the Eight of Cups in the upright. We have the Three of Wands in the upright. And we have the Chariot in reverse. Okay. My vibing, and these two are the low vibing mask. The low vibing femme as well? No. Okay, we see that the low vibing mask, of course, is not moving forward. The universe is stopping them. Three of Wands in the upright. You're moving forward. And they want to get out of this drama. It's very indicative, of course, with the Six of Swords in the upright, wanting to get away from that what is no longer emotionally fulfilling for them. They want to get out of the burdens that they've created for themselves. But that's not your responsibility. It's theirs. So, Ten of Wands in the upright. Tell me about this Ten of Wands, please. Ten of Pentacles in the upright. And we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, well, there's a lot of money here. Again, it's all about this money. Queen of Swords in reverse. This is the low vibing femme. She's angry and upset that she's not getting this money. It's not happening. Nor is she going to be able to stop you from receiving it. You know, one way or the other, the universe is going to get this to you. One way or the other, you're going to move forward, and you're getting your blessings one way or the other. It's just the way it is. And they're getting their karma. There's the Wheel of Fortune again in reverse for trying to do this. And there's the Five of Swords for trying to bully you, for trying the mind games, for the envy, for the, you know, for the jealousy here. But this is a lot of mind games these people are playing. They were trying to win at any cost, especially this low vibing femme, to make sure that you did not get this blessing. Or these blessings, because I think there's multiples coming towards. And now this Queen of Swords cannot do anything. She can't make a plan to stop this anymore. She's been stopped. Now we do have the Devil catty corner to this. Is this the low vibing femme? Is it representing anything else right now? It's representing the low vibing femme. I mean, hello, how toxic can you get when you're the absolute devil? So I said, your low vibing mass really effed up their lives. Seriously. All right, tell me about this devil energy, please. Okay. Five of Cups in the upright, a lot of disappointment, regret here, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. We see it here and here. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. We have a Nine of Swords in reverse. They're stuck in a lot of panic, a lot of anxiety here, lots of it. And very unhappy. The Sun card in reverse again took the devil's path, and there's the devil. Hello. Seven of Swords in reverse. Everything's being discovered about this low vibing queen. This is someone who is very jealous and witchy and bitchy, and this is like it's all being discovered. That's why I said the verdicts are coming out. Like the truth is coming out like this week and a couple weeks in advance. But she's still very much this devil energy. Is this also her energy? No, this is just a low vibing mass. It's just the low vibing mass right now that they're talking about with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Give me another card here for the devil, please, in the ethereal first. The sun again in reverse, honey. Very unhappy, very unstable, no prosperity, no joy, no happiness. You're never going to find that with the devil, so it's just not going to happen. And there's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So all of the money, the inheritance, the houses, the whatever is going away. Bye-bye. And they're feeling foolish and they can't move forward. They can't do it. They can't heal either. This is all low-vibing mask energy because of this devil. And your low-vibing mask sees this person as devil energy. I mean, don't get it twisted. They very much see this person as very toxic now. Problem is, they're having, they're tied karmically, which was reading a couple days ago. They're tied karmically now to this thing. There was time when they could have gotten out of it if they would have done the right thing, but they chose not to. Ego, honey. Ego will knock you down every time. Ego is not your friend. All right. Give me another card here, please. Thank you. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So, Ace of Swords in reverse. Just the lies, the deceit here, man. And the Lovers in the upright. The Seven of Swords in the upright. Your person's thinking about all the lies here. Is this also about the lies that they were told between the High Vibing Collective and this person? No. Is this the lies between the two of them? Yeah. There was a lot of lies. I mean, these people did not live in their truth. They were making pretend during a lot of time that they were this great couple or great partnership. And it was just nothing but lies and thievery and everything else. Trying to put on masks for people. You would have already known this. That's why you were staying away from these people, because you already knew. You knew. And now they're frustrated and angry that they can't do anything, that they exhausted all their options up. And they're stuck with this devil. They can't, there's no fighting anymore. Nine of Wands, there's nothing left to fight for. Now they're just stuck in anxiety mode. Why everything's being taken away from them. Very sad, actually. It's very sad. Nine of Swords in reverse. Tell me about this Nine of Swords in reverse, please. We have the World in the upright, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Sure. Again, we see the World and the Death card quite a bit because the universe is saying this is over. They're going to be stuck in this karmic cycle. You're moving on to new adventures. The aces, of course, are gifts from the universe. The universe is taking any joy, any happiness away from these people. Because why? Because they kept lying. They would not live in their truth. And so the universe has to teach these people lessons. It's unfortunate, but you don't play games with the universe, sweetheart. So you're not going to win. You're just not going to win. The universe may give you a time where you think you did. Yeah, but what the universe is doing is waiting to see what you'll do, and hopefully that you'll change. See, the universe is actually very nice and kind that way. It's actually like, will they change? And they'll be giving you hints and like things to like move you forward in the right direction. But you keep denying that. You keep doubling down, your ego, whatever it is. And eventually you get slapped down. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. It's just, I mean, even just, we were just talking, take, the universe out of the equation and just talk about energy. Energy needs to be balanced one way or the other, and it will be balanced. Two of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Magician in the upright. And we have the Three of Pentacles in the upright. This is your energy. You're the manifestor here, master manifestor. Very balanced energy. People wanting to work with you. You're working, and I'm also getting co-creating with the universe. So you're working with the universe, not trying to work against it. So beautiful for you. And that's why the universe takes care of you. And don't get me wrong. You may not be a millionaire or have everything you want, but you have what you need. And there is a difference there. And it's always remember to be grateful for those things you have. All right, Nine of Swords, please. Queen of Cups in the upright. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Is this my high viber? No, this is the little psycho. Our little psycho, Queen of Cups in reverse. She's really Queen of Cups in reverse. She's been trying to wear a mask, though, to make it look like she's something she's not, that she's carrying. She is not receiving anything. She has nothing to give anybody. And there's the King of Cups in reverse. There's your low vibing mask. See, this person was always wearing a mask. Well, so was your person. And so it was a perfect, again, this synergy for the two of them. They're not getting anything. This person was just lying and lying and lying and lying. And your low vibing mask was just lapping it up like there was no tomorrow. But you see, your person is so greedy and selfish. This person knew that. This person knew what made your person tick. And they used that to their advantage. And kept this person on the reel, on the fishing line. And they started swimming off. They'd be like, "Oh, well, you're getting all this money, this fame," and reeling them back in again. This person knew how this person ticked. Remember, she's a psycho. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Is this my high vibing tribe? Yeah, here you are, very grounded, very nurturing energy here, knowing how to take care of money. And, this person may have thought that you were boring this way because you were grounded, because you were physically responsible. You weren't spending your money on everything, throwing it around and then had nothing for later. And so that may have been to them like, "Oh, that wasn't as much fun. I want to go out and party and everything else." Yeah, they did, and they have nothing to show for it. Oh, well, oh, well. Yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. No new adventures, no creativity, no passion, no love. And we have the King of Pentacles in the upright. Is this them? Yeah, this is them. Again, they were trying to keep up with the Joneses, make it look like they had a lot of money, spending way beyond their means. And if they did have the money, again, they were spending more than they had. Obviously, it's not someone who's fiscally responsible. Blah, blah, blah. All right, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Having to things being let go, things being taken away with this Four of Pentacles in reverse. Give me some clarification here, please. All right. We have the Four of Cups in the upright. And we have the Seven of Wands in the upright. Behind that, we have the Chariot in the upright. Hierophant in the upright. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Is this my high vibing tribe? Yeah. See, you turned your back on this person. You're very much protecting your energy. They want to come and offer you a cup. You're getting a new Hierophant, a new partnership coming in. The universe is moving you forward, and this is really beautiful. And they know this. But they also know you're very well protected. And they're having, like, everything they have or thought they were getting is falling apart. That's the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Behind the deck, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse again, and the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Judgment in reverse. So we're, again, this is why they're getting the karma, because they refused to wake up to the calling, what they were supposed to do. They doubled down on this karmic situation over and over again. And this is why the Ace of Cups in reverse. The universe is like, well, we're taking any happiness away because, boy, did you go in the wrong direction. And unfortunately, we have to teach you a lesson. And unfortunately, this lesson is going to be years of karma because this person has been doing this for years. The scales have to be balanced out. Can I get another card here for the Four of Pentacles in reverse, please? Four of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Nine of Cups in reverse. No wish fulfillment for them. There's a lot of overindulgence, a lot of arrogance. Three of Wands in reverse, and the universe again. No ships are coming in. You ain't moving forward. We're not giving you anything. And they're hoping and praying that this is not the end. It is. And there you are, the high priestess in the upright. They know, see, they're hoping that they can still come back to you, but they also know you're this high priestess. They also know you're very intuitive. Like, you just know things. You're very connected to spirit. And you may not say everything that you know, and you may be very quiet. You may keep things very quiet. I know I do. I mean, yes, I have to, put stuff out on my Instagram, Twitter, and everything else. But it's because this is part of my businesses, and so I do. But it's stuff that is, and I have to say this, it's a little more orchestrated. Like, I don't send a lot of things about what I'm doing day to day. I don't, post a lot of that. I don't post a lot of who I'm with. Very rare at this point, because it's really nobody's business. What I'm pushing out there is the products that I'm giving you, like the readings, things like that. And yes, occasionally I'll talk about other things, because people do like to hear that, like the couch and things like that. So those products will go out. But I'm actually, considering the public persona I have, I'm actually very quiet, if you know what I mean, about my own personal world. So high priestess in the upright, kind of makes sense. And I can think this very much you guys as well. Like, you're not going out and posting a huge amount of stuff. It's not like you're needing validation for things and whatnot. Some of these people are like, oh, look what I had for breakfast, and it's like, but it's not just, it's for this constant stimulation, constant validation. And as you heal and you move on to higher vibrations, as you get rid of the ego, you don't need that anymore. It's like, it's nice when somebody recognizes what you do. Of course, it's always lovely if you get a pat on the back. If somebody, I love when people listen to the readings and they resonate with them. I love that, because I know that I'm reaching people. People say, like my work here, there, and I love that. I love to hear that. I think that's wonderful, and I'm always very happy to hear it. But I'm not looking for it. It's not like, oh my God, like nobody said anything to me today. Like, no, you know what I mean? So it's just a very different way of going about life. Like, there's just so many narcissists on these TikToks and Instagrams and everything else, and having to share every bit of their life, including their bowel movements. I mean, it's too much. It's way too much. So anyway, let's continue. Sorry about that tangent. So, King of Pentacles in reverse. Someone who is just can't handle money, greedy and selfish. He's still here, same person that he was before. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, and we also have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Behind that, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. 3 cards together. Is this the love-having mask? Yeah. Is this the energy that they want to come in towards my collective? Yeah. See, they're still tied to the devil. They're still lying to themselves, and they want to come in and gaslight you. They're codependent. Again, this is someone who needs validation all the time. And very corrupt, this Nine of Pentacles, and refusing to do work. So very much a victim mentality. This is someone who wants other people to do the work. Okay, I was going to say something, but my guys were like, no. 7 of Cups in reverse, and the 2 of Cups in reverse, and the Sun in the upright. They see you as this beautiful light energy, babes. They do. Like, you may not see that in that yourself all the time, but you really do hold this star energy, this sun energy. It's like the universe is working with you. People may think that you're lucky because, like, you meet people, or if you're looking for a job, it doesn't take you too long to find one, or you have, like, aha moments, eureka moments. That's all because the universe is working with you. So you'll get downloads. Those eureka moments are downloads from the universe. And so this other person is in a discord with this partnership or whoever they decided to be with, and they've used all their options up. The illusions are no longer working. So whoever they're also trying to gaslight, it's just not working anymore. Dun, dun, dun. Give me one for the King of Pentacles in the ethereal. Okay. Nine of Swords in the upright. It's the third time we've seen the Nine of Swords. Just panic, honey. They're in nothing but panic mode. Lots of anxiety. Lots of anxiety. And because they're not getting this money. They're not getting anything. And this is also not just money, but it's also lack of support. It's no businesses. It's businesses failing. And they know it. Two of Wands in the upright, the Sun in the upright, and the Six of Wands in reverse. You know, they want to make a plan to come towards you, to be in your radiant energy again, because they're not seeing victory anywhere. But that's the universe doing this because of their own actions. King of Pentacles, please, in reverse. Tell me for this King of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands in the upright. I wanted to get one just over this King and the Six of Wands in reverse. Every day for this person is a battlefield. And again, that's why this Nine of Swords, they're not seeing victory. They're not getting noticed. In fact, with the Six of Wands here too, it just spells a lot of ego. Their ego is collapsing everything around them. And it's really a shame, because if this person would have got out of their way and they would have just put their ego aside and said a while ago, because it's not happening now, to tell you the truth, or to move in a different direction here, this wouldn't be happening now. And now they're just frustrated and angry because judgment's on their ass. I mean, it's just sad. It's just very sad. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, please. Card was turned around. We have the Three of Swords in the upright, and we also have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, and we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Is this yeah? You turned your back on this person. Queen of Cups in reverse. So now they're just in a heartbreak and disappointment, and they see you very much as this Nine of Pentacles, this Empress energy, very independent, which you are. You had to make this a go. You had to heal. You had to go. Feed yourself, feed your family. You had to, put the roof over your head. You had to do all that. You decided, maybe you're going back to school, or maybe create a business. You did that. So very independent energy here. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Wands in the upright. And we have the Hermit in reverse. They're thinking that, about your victories, what you're getting, and that they're getting nothing. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And they're also thinking that when they left you, that they were going to be victorious. They were going to get money, fame, fortune, whatever the frig they were going to get. But it turned out they're getting nothing. And that Ace of Pentacles, baby, that's the universe saying, oh, hell no, you ain't getting nothing. Not after what you did. All right, give me another card here, please. Thank you. Six of Swords in the upright, and the Ten of Wands in the upright. Page of Wands. Yeah, they want to still reach out. There's still this idea of wanting to reach out to you and move away from the drama and get out of these burdens. But you see, Santa Morte, the death card says, no. It's not going to happen. Let's just wrap this up with 4 cards. We use the Venetian deck, and we'll call it a read. All right, guys, give me 4 cards, please. The Chariot in reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles reverse. And we also have the Four of Pentacles in the upright. Behind that, we have the Sun in reverse. And there's the Death card again. End of the cycle. they're just unhappy and everything's being exposed, and they're very emotional because they're out in the cold. Not moving forward, of course, the Chariot is the universe card, and that's why they're in this panic and nightmare energy. Knight of Swords in reverse, they're frustrated and angry because everything's being taken away. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this person has nothing to offer you, and this person's getting nothing. It's right over the King of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles in the upright. Now this is wanting to hold on to something, but it's over the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What are they holding on to? They're still holding on to the idea of you. Yeah. Let me just get one more card for that. For someone who wanted to throw you under the bus, and who did, and was trying to destroy you, suddenly now wants to hold on to him. Now that's irony. Four of Pentacles, please. Yes, yes. King of Swords in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're still trying to hold on to you. But you see with this King of Swords in reverse, this is just someone who's not living their truth. And nor, you know, again, with the Ace of Swords in reverse, this is someone, again, who's also lying to themselves. This idea that they're still trying to hold on to you, that there's still some hope here. And the Fool and the Sun in reverse, again, both behind there. Not moving anywhere, and again, the Sun's in reverse, took the wrong path, and very unhappy about it. But that's their problem, not yours. Still living in Delulu land. Oh well. All right, guys. That's what I got for you. I'll talk to you soon.